Fantastic job as always. And was it easy to slip right back into your inner penguins?
Easy, because I'm in the room with other inner penguins. And once you're around Los Penguinos, Los Amigos, it's like a 2-second transition. And it's two different guys, so it's pretty easy to do that. Combined with the fact you get to have George there, Mr. Miller, to kind of guide you back. And because the first time coming back and I was not full Ramon yet, you need to be a little more Ramon, Robin, especially with that Australian accent, get a little more macho. All right then, and kick up the macho. What is it? Macho. Oh, macho. Si, todo bien. And then you kick back into gear, and then you're back in the mode.
So when you're doing Lovelace Ramon, what do you do? Do you do one at a time, and then, or do you go back and forth? How do you manage?
I think he kind of separates them. I think once in a while we have to do both. Within minutes of each other, but it's pretty easy. They're so different that it's not like you're going to slip out and suddenly become like this together. No, that's a bad mixtape. No, it's easy to keep them apart.
When you originally did the first one, did you have different voices in mind on how you were going to do, especially Lovelace?
Well, Lovelace, I always, because he was big, I don't know why Barry White came to mind right away. And a little bit of that whole preacher thing about a really large preacher, like a big kind of sweaty preacher, working the room. And plus the hair gave me a little bit of Don King, but he scares me. So you put a little bit of that in there. Or, you get a little Al Sharpton and a little bit of that going on. And you get that going on together. And then you back it up a little bit and make it more sensual. Then that works together and you find your character. And it helps. And it was George was like going, a little too much, bring it back. And then you're back again.
And Ramon, I mean.
Ramon is just he's that Latin, small but fierce, Totally. For me, to get back to him, and being in a room full of Latino comics keeps it real, because they'll be going, no, don't do that part. And that helps just have them to bounce off of. You never lost track of that essence.
Well, I always love when Ramon sings, and I wanted to know if he was to put out an album, what would be on it?
Love songs for the hopeless. Canciones por espero. Songs of hope. Canciones por los esperos. I don't speak that much Spanish, so now a whole other area. The nickname of the CD would be Blue Balls. And then we just keep it as that, the idea of, it's cold, but they're disappearing. Los cojones. I don't know if I'm in the right words, but I'm getting close, What are you saying, Robin? You're so lost off now, But listen, these songs will be songs for lovers, or songs alone to play as a lover. Songs por una mano, songs for one hand. Once again, why do you go that place?
This is a children's movie, Robin.
You're right. In 3D, which is like, wow.
Exactly. Exactly. How much fun do you have? Do you really always have? I don't think you need somebody to work off.
I do actually. It helps. It gets lonely working alone, right?
Yes.
What did we do last night?
You know.
But we're married now.
I know.
It's a kid show.
Oh.
Okay, so working alone. You don't want to work alone on it. It's so great to have other people to play off of. Like in this, all the amigos. Oh, incredible. To have Elijah there, to have Hank Azaria there, is a gift.
Sofia Vergara.
Oh, that's more than a gift. That's gracias, Dio. She's so sweet and so funny and so beautiful in person. You see someone on TV going, in person it's like, oh, ¿qué pasó? Todo bien. And she's going, you're not Spanish. And just the way she takes a vowel and extends it to the ends of the earth and go, oh. She just says that and I'm going, oh. Just say, oh. No, don't. Okay.
I love the Penguins and Ramon especially. He gets to sing to find his special person. Did you have to sing to your new wife to
No, I would have lost it if I had. It would have been, she would have see you. I don't know. No. I think I danced. She likes the way I dance sometimes. First dance was so beautiful. Oh. It was really lovely.
It's so lovely to see that you're so happy and everything. How did the two of you meet?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Outside an Apple store.
Apple as in computers?
As in computers. Outside a market going, what are you doing? Nothing? Just rubbing the bananas? Shut up. No, she was there and all of a sudden we saw each other in the store and I was like going, and I was wearing camo. I have camo pants on. She said, how's that camo working for you? I went, really good, obviously. You saw it. but it was kind of sweet. And then I was like off and running. It was kind of wonderful.
It is wonderful. It's great to see you like this. I was just talking to you about, I remember seeing you so many times live, but when I saw you in Toronto, I mean, how do you keep that energy up, Robin? 2.5 hours up there, just a glass of water here and there.
That's about, before the heart surgery was different than after the heart surgery, but it's like, you get it, it's symbiotic. Without the audience, it's pretty lonely. And it wouldn't go 2.5 hours. And if you find the right mode, you get to play off of that and you feed off of it. And if you find the ideas are working, then it's a gift. Then it's playing, it's riffing, you're riding the wave. And it's pretty wonderful. And the audiences there in Toronto were amazing. They have great sense of comedy, and you got to bring a certain standard to it, so it helps me.
Yeah. We're going to see you in another film coming up soon, The Big Wedding. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
It's basically takes place in Greenwich, Connecticut. So it's a lot of these people, a lot of my folks. Waspy is beyond wasps, almost into hornet land. Crazy, and it's basically it's a midsummer sex farce about a wedding that takes place with Bob. Put the Bob De Niro. Bob, it's good. Bob, it's good. Working with him and Diane Keaton, Susan Sarandon, and it's all based around him with his ex-wife, all coming around the marriage of their adopted son, and it's pretty wonderful. Really great ensemble. For me, it was just sitting back and watching all these great people work, kind of like this. You sit back and have a good time with others.
Yeah, it's at this point in your career, do you want to do a lot more, on screen, or do you like doing this voiceover stuff?
Both. If you get a chance to work with people like this, with someone like George, it's a gift. You just got to find the right combo. It's the same thing as like when you do on-screen stuff. You just keep looking for interesting things.
Yeah.
And if you can find that, then you're okay.
You're gold. It's funny. I had a lot of people come through the Toronto Film Festival. A lot of really good comedians who make such great dramatic actors.
Because they're used to taking a chance. When they're doing stand-up, they're out there. They're working alone, but they also, you got to have a certain kind of, fearlessness. It's a weird combination of fearlessness and insecurity, where they have a certain sense of like that works, that doesn't work, and they have a kind of a hardcore truth meter about this works, this is real, and they have a great sense of, funny obviously, but dramatic acting, yeah, they're already used to kind of putting it on the line, so you just have to tell them, okay, now you're doing the same thing except you're not going for a laugh. And they go, okay.
Do you ever get nervous getting out there on the stage?
Oh, huge. I get narcoleptic. I get before I go on stage, I say, you're about 4 minutes. I'm back on. It's that weird thing. I think it's my whole body going, everybody. I don't know why all of a sudden I have a gay choreographer in my mind going, everybody, opening number. It's Mr. Gandhi. Diapers only. Let's do this. It's this kind of thing of, just before you go on, that weird thing about this may not work. It may not work. It may. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. Boom. And you're out.
Very
and then
quickly.
You have to do it.
Sorry, can you just say, Ramon, just tell us why kids should come and see Happy Feet 2.
Come see Happy Feet 2, I think, is better than the first one. But that's just me, or Ramon. You make your own decisions. You have a good time. Well, it's in 3D.
Lovely, Robin. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Best of luck with everything. Thank you so much.